it was a play that could have been a touchdown. But was there any consideration to challenging it at that point? I know you guys went hurry up on that play.
Yeah, we went hurry up. I asked if he was in or not to say this close. Inside zone run play. Not expecting a fumble to happen the next one, so that's kind of how I played out.
Coach, seemed like you came out of the gate really well executed first drive. What happened? Because it just seemed like the rhythm just kind of stopped after that first drive.
Yeah, it sounds like the Denver Broncos, we exact same thing, right? Came out aggressively on offense, went down here, went to our play script, 10-play drive, touchdown, after we gave up a field goal. And then, we had some 3 and outs there. Obviously, when you have negative plays on P and 10, again, get back in those 2nd and long, 2nd and 9s, and then you put yourself down 8 ball on 3rd down. And we didn't convert early in that, not early, but that late first quarter and second quarter.
What do you feel needs to happen, whether it's from the coaching staff, leaders on the team, to make sure that this thing gets stymied right here rather than sliding and continuing to slide in the opposite direction?
As far as losing? Yeah, it starts with discipline, right? So we have 4 penalties, but they were at critical moments. The turnover thing is embarrassing. We don't respect the ball enough, so we don't even deserve a chance to put ourselves in position to win. Details, obviously adjustments as the game goes on. We talk about the first drive, hell of a job there, and then what does that lead up to? And I think defensively, I thought really good job in the first half tackling, and as the game went on, you saw it be a little bit more leaky. So again, it's work, man. We just gotta go back and get to work. It's very cliche, but it's true.
I know you have a lot of injuries on offense, but would you like to see a more aggressive approach on offense? Seems like it's pretty conservative out there as far as the play calling.
Yeah, there were some calls, some shots down the field. Obviously, we didn't take them. And, quarterback early on, I thought was doing a good job getting the ball out of his hands, especially early because that's what we want to get completions. You saw that in the first drive. And, when you got shots down the field, a lot of things got to play into it. You want to get the look, and then sometimes you just got to let it rip.
Antonio, going back to piggybacking off Vinny's question, this is a team that continues to make the mental mistakes, the bad mistakes. Is this a good team that's making bad mistakes, or, with all due respect, is it a good team right now?
Our record is what it shows us, right? We're 2-4. It's not good enough. We're not coaching well enough. We're not playing well enough, and we're not detailed well enough. And more importantly, I'm gonna keep going back to it. When you turn the ball over, you don't give yourself a chance. Again, -3 plus a block punt.
Was it a plan to get them out there to carry this week? Was that kind of a plan going in, or what happened?
It's a plan to get them in.
Team was a sports fans, right? We know that the Raiders were coming in this game banged up. We know about the trade talks with Deontay maybe being a distraction. And we just want to know, overall, what do you rate the effort from the team minus the mistakes and penalties?
Yeah, I thought the effort was fine. I thought guys tried to the very end.
Other than not letting it rip, do you have any comment on how Aiden played? Can you tell yet, or do you have to watch?
I have to watch it. I thought early on it looked really crisp what we wanted. Again, I thought he did a good job of getting the ball out, getting completions, moving the chains, and then there's a stalemate there, and it started we wasn't running the ball very effectively either. So that doesn't help.
Going back to the aggressiveness on that first drive out of halftime, you guys had a 1st and 20 and then a 2nd and 18, and then both runs right there, and then I think the block punt followed. Would you like to see a little bit more aggressiveness in those types of situations?
I like to see positive plays. Right now, we don't have enough of them on the grass, and that's all of us included.
We discussed the whole crowd before about the disparity of the fans. Is it harder to come back from behind in those kind of games, like the defense it calls on them from the crowd?
No, we got noise at every practice, so that didn't bother us. We appreciate all Raider Nation showing up.
AP, one first half touch for Alexander Madison after 7 and a score on that first drive. Obviously, being a former player, I'm just wondering how you felt like that contributed to his emotions obviously throughout the game, and obviously the offense becoming stagnant.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about what you mean by the emotions. I didn't see that. I haven't, watched and talked to him. But I thought obviously on the first drive he showed up big, and throughout the game as well. But the key was to spread the ball around. And then like I said, he had the hot hand early, and then again that just falls up to what we were able to do on that 2nd, 3rd, 4th possession where we just didn't do well enough on P and 10, and then blocking up front. We're not winning the line of scrimmage here. Some of their players make plays, and that's what probably leads to what your question that you're asking.
You mentioned the focus on tackling last week in practice. You were happy with the first half, but what happened in the second half? You think just kind of
I thought the first half was really good, to answer your question. I thought it was game tackling. I saw a lot of Raiders around the ball. I didn't think there was a lot of, yak there early on. Again, obviously big physical team on the other side, but then I think as the game went on, too much, not dragging your feet, sitting there reaching for the ball, that big running back, even that tight end when he called the check down, he's got to get the big suckers down the ground ASAP.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.